Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start third episode of learning AI within a 60 days. So before starting third episode, what I'll just do is I'll going to change this thing just AI journey. So now we're going just can you see this thing, right? Table of contents. Here instead of creating number of files, we'll just going to create sections. We're going to create this section, new section. Here I'm going to just define this is our third day. Here only, or I will take it as third episode. Just day 3, right? See, here we're going to write our code. This will be organized and we can access our code within a one file. Okay. Now in this third day, what we're going to learn is lists and dictionaries. That is the data structure of Python. So one question may arise, why do we need these data structures, right? Like to store number of data, we'll need these data structure. But one more question may arise, we already have variables, why do we need these data structure and all? See, the variable can store one data at a time. Say for example, you have hundreds of data, hundred of data. So we need to create 100 variables, right? And to access them also it is very difficult to access them, like we need to go and search that we need to look for that variable to access the data, right? So instead of that, here we'll list and what list and dictionary will do is it will make that or the make that process easy for us. So to define a list, we'll just going to take one variable products. So to define that, we just need to use this square brackets. These lists are most probably like an array, right? Here first I'll take mouse, one item. I'll take keyboard, second item. I'll take USB as third item. I'll take again a webcam as fourth item. So I'll going to print, just tap Control Shift. See, we have executed and we have already printed our list. Now, how to access this list? First, let me tell you what is this list and how to access this. See, if you want to access this first item, we need to use a zeroth index here. First item is equal to products of 0. Now we're going to print first item. See, mouse is coming here. To access this first item, we need to use 0. To access second item, third item, what we need to use here, 2. Second product is products of 1. 1 will take, because this is second item, right? First, second. To access this second item, we're going to use 1, because 0, 1. Now we're going to print second item. See, First item mouse, second item keyboard. Here in the list, there is another way of accessing the last item, that is negative indexing. Here, instead of using -0 for accessing this last item, we'll use -1, right? Last product is products of -1. I'm going to print last name. Sorry, this is last product. See, we can see that webcam. This is in actually, if you access in forward way, we need to give 0, 1, 2, third. This is fourth item. We're going to use third index. To access in negative way, in the last item, we're going to use -1. Clear? Okay. We have uh, we have seen how to access. Now we're going to see how to modify. We'll use products. Here to modify, first we need to use as usual the index. Which item will going to modify? I want to modify USB. So I will going to use 0, 1, 2. Second index. Second index, I will going to store one variable as what will take? I'll take as charger. Charger I will take. Okay. Now we're going to print. What are we going to print? Products. Now guess the result. The result should be mouse, keyboard, charger, and webcam. Mouse, keyboard, charger, webcam. See, this is very simple and easy. To modify last item, same products of -1. We're going to use phone. Now we're going to print products. Now guess the result. Here it is same mouse, keyboard, like charger, webcam first one. For second one, this will be mouse, keyboard, charger. Last item will be phone. See, last item will be phone, right? Okay. Now we're going to see how to insert an extra item to this array, right? To do that, I will take one extra cell here. I'll going to products dot append. There is one method called append. I'll going to append or insert table. So this table will be inserted last as a last item. Now we're going to print the products. See, the table will be appended as a last item, right? Now what I'm going to do, now we're going to check the length of the array. To check that, I'll take one variable, that is number of products. Okay, there is a special method called as len to take the count of these items. We're going to print that len, that number variable, number products. So guess what is the length of this list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get 5. Okay, clear? All right. Now we're going to see another data structure, that is dictionary. Now I'm going to take another cell here. I'm going to see dictionary, right? I'm going to take one variable, that is product. To define the dictionary, we'll need to use the curly braces. The dictionary is an unordered key value pair list. What do I mean by key value pair list? Means here This is a name. This is a key. This is the particular the data. Name is mouse. Right. To separate that, we'll use comma. Actually, we need to use this thing. Now the price would be we'll take some 70 rupees, 79.99 in stock. True. We're going to print that dictionary. To print, see here we have printed the dictionary. We're going to see how to access this particular variable. To access particular variable, um, name of the product is product exactly like list. We're going to access the product, print product name, product. Yeah, it is already printed both name and price. See, exactly like the list, how we'll access list. But here, instead of using the index, we're going to use the name, the key of the this particular dictionary to access this value, right? Now we're going to check. We're going to see how to append to the dictionary, right? You're going to see the product. I'll take product, same product dot that name, or instead of taking, I'll take the price, because price might drop, right? Now the price dropped to 69.99. Now we're going to print product. See, name mouse price dropped to 69 is in stock. True, right? Okay, now I'm going to append one variable to the dictionary. We're going to take that product. We're going to take one variable as the color. Color of the product might be black, right? I'm going to print that product. See, it is appended. The color is black. Okay. Now I will take another cell. We're going to use both list and dictionary together, right? We'll take one variable inventory. In I'll take first a dictionary. We'll define in the dictionary. In that first we'll take one list. In that list, we're going to define some dictionaries like this. So in the first dictionary, or like this. Okay, same. Actually, we're going to define all the key value pair here. In the first dictionary, I'll have name. I'll store name as. See, it is already giving me solutions. Shall I take another dictionary? Yeah, it is giving a four four dictionaries. First one is mouse, second one is keyboard, third one is USB. Price is 79 and in stock, right? This is the most efficient way and most efficient way of using the dictionaries. Now we're going to print this inventory. See, we have printed, right? Now what I'll do, what if I want access this price, right? First I will take first item. First item is equal to inventory of 0. Then I'll take print first item of that price. See, successfully, or I will take this as 1 because to access second item we need to 1. See, I have accessed this price. What if I want to access that price with in just one line? To access that, we'll take I want to access this price directly in one line. USB price. USB price is equal to inventory of which is this USB in this dictionary is in which index? 0th, first, second. I will take second index of price. Now I'm going to print USB price. This will be see 29.99. Or else if you want to access this name, that is just you need to use instead of price here the name. See, you got this USB. Okay, this is it, guys. If you this video is helpful for you means like please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you.